Kamala Harris had this simple response to Donald Trump saying she turned black. The vice president had no interest in entertaining Trump's claim.
One of your campaign themes is we're not going back. But I wonder what you say to voters who do want to go back when it comes to the economy specifically, because their groceries were less expensive, housing was more affordable when Donald Trump was president.
Well, let's start with the fact that when Joe Biden and I came in office, during the height of a pandemic, we saw over 10 million jobs were lost. People, I mean, literally, we were all tracking the numbers. Hundreds of people a day were dying because of COVID. The economy had crashed. In large part, all of that because of mismanagement by Donald Trump of that crisis.
Donaldo Trump set the internet ablaze in July when he said Kamala Harris happened to turn black for political gain. Now, the VP has given her response to the claim. During a new interview with CNN's Dana Bash, Harris was asked about Trump's comment. Shaking her head, Harris said, "Same old tired playbook." Next question please. The remark was said during Trump's interview with the National Association of Black Journalists in Chicago back in July, where he was asked if he thought Capitol Hill Republicans' claim that Harris was a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire was true.
Sir, do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much, and she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn, and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir.
The aforementioned CNN conversation marks Harris's first major TV interview since becoming the Democratic presidential nominee. The interview was conducted in Savannah, Georgia alongside her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Elsewhere in the conversation, the duo delved into what they plan on doing on their first day in office if they win the election.
First and foremost, one of my highest priorities is to do what we can to support and strengthen the middle class. When I look at the aspirations, the goals, the ambitions of the American people, I think that people are ready for a new way forward, in a way that generations of Americans have been fueled by hope and by optimism.
So what would you do day one?
Day one, it's going to be about, one, implementing my plan for what I call an opportunity economy. I've already laid out a number of proposals in that regard, which include what we're going to do to bring down the cost of everyday goods, what we're going to do to invest in America's small businesses, what we're going to do to invest in families, for example, extending the child tax credit to $6,000 for families for the first year of their child's life, to help them buy a car seat, to help them buy baby clothes, a crib. There's the work that we're going to do that is about investing in the American family around affordable housing, a big issue in our country right now. So there are a number of things on day one.
What about you?
Well, I'm excited about this agenda too, as I said.
What are your thoughts? Drop them in the comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more celebrity news.